Thank you for the opportunity to meet again.
Thank you, Menis.
Yes.
Thank you. I think 1.5 years something passed already,
Yes.
and I am still connected with you. Your eyes. You are, I think, I meet many people from the spiritual and therapeutic field, but what I'm sure about you is that you are the most connective person I've ever met. So the essence process is I think it's your way, your life, and I see in your way connections with all the great thinkers and practitioners. So about John Bowlby, Donald Winnicott, and Wilfred Bion, or more recent Peter Fonagy or Otto Kernberg. All those guys are expressing and are sustaining your way of seeing things, starting from the kindergarten, and so before the kindergarten, the first year, the connection with the mother. And I was thinking, your life, you see, 3 wars. You have experienced 3 wars, as I remember.
Yes.
3 wars.
Yes.
So you saw the dark side, and then very painful childhood. And I think you are a living example for us. How the night can become day, and the day can be in love with the night. So you are an example of profound love between day and night. How do you see it? Is there an innate motion towards destruction in ourselves?
Yes.
There is.
Yeah. I think human beings are not able to accept or acknowledge the animal in us. We are still very aggressive human beings, and we tried so hard not to be. And when we tried so hard not to be aggressive, it is aggression itself.
Yeah, yes.
The aggression itself is not to try to be aggressive. And it's very difficult for us to see that side of us.
Yes.
And if I don't want to acknowledge or accept or recognize my own aggression and the animal inside of me, then I'll create a conflict in my life between me and what I want to be. And all the trouble in the world, especially relationships, in work, in everywhere we go, is based on conflict. 2 things. So I'm split into 2.
Nature and culture.
Yes, I am split into 2. Part of me is aggressive, and part of me denying my own aggression. And when I do courses with people, I see people denying to be aggressive, and they becoming more aggressive because they don't like it.
Yes.
And while you're talking to me, I remember something I said in a seminar once, and people don't like it, and I don't like it either. I was thinking about the elections in America, about Donald Trump. And I was thinking about all the presidents who came before him. And all of them have fought and announced and talked about peace in the world. But at the same time, they were sending army and troops everywhere. Yes? He's the only one who did not do that. He actually, more or less, acknowledged his own aggression. And people turned against him, but the end result is he's actually won the election. So he has touched something in the people that's actually true. I don't agree with him, but he touched something that's true that people cannot accept. And if we look at the results, actually, why people voted for him? They must have recognized something about him, not touching what we all suffer from in this world, that we just cannot face our own aggression as human beings.
So being a holy person means accepting, I don't know, the animal side.
Well, accepting is a difficult word because the way we started talking together was very interesting. Words will never fix anything.
Yeah. Yes.
In fact, will make it worse. So we use the word acceptance, but do we actually know what it is? I'm not sure, because I can accept something because I'm supposed to do, or it's the right thing to do, or it's a wonderful thing to be acceptance. But have I really accepted it?
Just words.
I am not sure. What if I really feel it with compassion? Maybe a little better, for me anyway, because we are in a culture here, we are obsessed by doing the right thing. And we want to show the world how good we are. It's the same issue. If I try to do the right thing, I'm still denying my own aggression.
Doing the right thing, this is a kind of controlling and a kind of splitting.
Yes, exactly.
Do the right
It's
thing.
the same thing, the same thing.
So it's a paradox here. If I want to do the right thing, I have to let go the need of doing the right thing.
Well, the right thing to do is to make a very good interview for people to see it and enjoy it.
Okay.
This is the right thing to do.
Okay, but to
And
have
if
this
we-
outcome, what's
Yeah.
the income? So how
If we do that, yes, we are not honoring ourselves.
we are not honoring ourselves.
Yes.
Okay.
What is the motivation of us talking?
Why?
Well, if we're talking so we can impress people or make a right presentation, that's the right thing to do.
So to impress people.
Yes.
And how? Do you have any recipe to something?
Well, I will tell you the most difficult thing in my life now. We must not know what is the outcome of this interview.
Perfect. It can be a perfect catastrophe, or it can be the best interview ever.
Exactly. We must not know. If we know, we'll be attached to the result we want, and our conversation will change in such a way that our ego will be talking not what we want to achieve. Because ultimately, what we all want to achieve as humans is to improve the quality of life, and we evolve. But we actually don't know what it looks like.
Yes, yes.
And everybody who wants to change, yes, they're attached to something they change to.
Yeah.
And if you attach something to you change to, you have the same problem. Because you want to refine something that you're doing already, and you compare it with other people. And the change for the future, we don't know.